In this video, I want to talk about a recent mindset that's really taken over the internet and social media, and why this mindset is actually not helpful for you, someone who's trying to increase their personal finances, increase their wealth, etc. It might seem like it is at first, but really what it comes down to is you're just skipping steps. And that recent trend is that people are talking about how to make money while you're sleeping, right? Passive income, for example. And this just doesn't apply to a lot of people, because if you're sitting there living paycheck to paycheck, or if you have a lower income, I think you should be more focusing on making money while you're awake first. Making money while you're asleep sounds awesome, but if you're not hitting any financial goals, if you don't have any financial goals, then that means you're probably not making enough money to begin with. For a little more context, my name's Chris. I've been an accountant now for 10 years. And the reason why I'm making this video is, one, I used to think that this would be very cool, like passive income. There's this whole niche on the internet about building dividends, right? And just buying stocks with dividends so that you can just make $12 a quarter, or other strategies like that. And it's just the wrong mindset to have. And I don't say any of this to be mean or call anyone out, but the truth is, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you feel like you have a low income, please stop trying to make money while you're sleeping and put more effort towards making money while you're awake. And yes, this might mean that you have to get a side hustle or put in more hours at your job or whatever, but you should be grinding, not trying to find like an easy way out of making money. People think that a passive income stream is just like, oh, you start doing this thing and you instantly make money, but it's like anything new in life. Most people aren't just good or able to just generate money from starting this brand new thing. And I think this trend online, you're seeing all these people talk about these different ways that they're making money, like drop shipping or using ChatGPT to do XYZ. And sure, maybe you could start doing that and work on it and make money on it. But really, I think a lot of people are thinking, oh, I only have to spend maybe a couple hours a week on it, like this one influencer that I'm following on social media. And just a couple hours a week, I'm gonna make thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars. And it just probably doesn't work like that. So here are some tactics that you can take to sort of start this process and figure out what your goals are and how you think you can get there. The first step in trying to reach any financial goal is you have to track your finances somehow. So this could mean just knowing how much is in your bank account. It could mean starting to budget your finances and actually budget, okay? Not just say you're budgeting, because I talk to a lot of people about their personal finances. People say they're budgeting, and then when you dig in a little deeper, they're actually not budgeting. So make sure you're actually budgeting, and budgeting means tracking your finances on a spreadsheet or an app or even a notebook. If you're trying to become debt-free, you need to be tracking your debt into some sort of tracker with your loan amount, your interest payments, how long it's going to take you to pay down this debt, the interest that you're going to be paying off this debt, the strategies that you can implement to pay off this debt. Or if you're trying to build wealth, like let's look at your net worth and start tracking that, right? We're going to put our assets, we're going to minus our liabilities, we're going to see what we're worth, and then we're going to go from there and try to make a plan to build our net worth. So I think a lot of people live in this fairy tale land of not wanting to put in a lot of effort to have the outcome happen. And it's just the wrong mindset to have. There's nothing that's easy to like create or build or make money with. So if you're struggling financially, this is what I would do, okay? Track your finances. And then once you've tracked, you'll start to understand what is actually an option to you. So for example, if you've never budgeted before and now you're budgeting, you'll be able to see how much money you have left over to put towards your financial goals. And if it's nothing, then that means you need to either A, increase your income, B, reduce your expenses, or a combination of the two. And then once you're able to see more money during each month, you put that towards the financial goal that's most important to you. And that's what's most important here, not doing what other people are telling you to do or how to optimize your finances. What's important to you and what's a financial goal for you? What are your life goals, okay? And then you could sort of reverse engineer from there. If you want to have a $1 million net worth, for example, okay, that's a cool goal, but how are we going to get there? Anyone can just say what they want to do, but there has to be some action behind what you want to do. Do you want to become debt-free in 12 months? That sounds amazing. However, what are we going to do to reverse engineer our way into that? So like, for example, if you have $40,000 of debt and you only have $500 a month extra that you can put towards paying down your debt, you're not going to pay down $40,000 in a year by just contributing $500 towards your debt payment. So make some short-term goals, which are less than 1 year, make some long-term goals, which are 5 years or more, and then medium-term goals as well. And then Your long-term goal, similar to what we were just talking about, I want you to chunk up your long-term goal into many, many, many smaller term goals to make the long-term goal seem less daunting, okay? So if you have a long-term goal of, hey, I want to have a $1 million net worth in the next 5 years, and right now you have a negative $200,000 net worth, okay, from all your debt, for example, whatever, you need to make up $1.2 million in net worth in 5 years. That sounds very daunting. But if you were to reverse engineer that and say, okay, if I start investing today, just whatever I have, let's say it's $250 a month, and I also start paying down my debt, then over the next year, my net worth could potentially be X, okay? And then over 2 years, it could potentially be X. And then assuming that I increase my investments every single year, maybe from $250 to $500, by year 3, 4, 5, my net worth could be X, okay? So it's all about just reverse engineering, get the goal, reverse engineer, and hopefully that helps you. So yeah, stop trying to take the easy way out and make income while you're awake. I'm making daily videos on YouTube about all things personal finances. So let me know if you found value from this one. Let me know down in the comments what topic you'd like me to cover next, and I will see you in the next one.